Okay guys, part 2. Now, I've done 3 of the salmon, coating them with the mustard, mayonnaise, and thyme mixture. I saved the last one to kind of give you a little bit of a bird's eye view of me coating it. I don't know how this is going to work for me because I don't want to move the camera. So I'm just going to scoop it up. Ba-dow! And I am going to coat the top of my salmon with the mixture very generously. And I've decided that, you know, like the sides, I want to make sure that all the flavors are in there. So I'm kind of making sure that my sides are getting it real good. Every part of the piece of salmon is nicely coated. And I get to enjoy all this gorgeous flavor. It smells good. And I did taste the mixture. And it tastes good. So, that's part 2. Got that coated over the pieces of salmon. Everybody's sitting pretty, waiting for their breadcrumbs. And now, I'm going to set that aside in the sink. Always, if you can, because Nancy hates to wash dishes, people. Anybody that knows me knows that I love to cook, but I hate to wash dishes. So thank God for the dishwasher. But what I do try to do when I'm cooking is to clean as I go. So I'm going to run some water in this. And for the sake of you guys not having me wash the dishes, I'm not going to wash that one out right now. But all 4 pieces are generously coated with the mixture. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the panko egg and almond. And I've got my wooden spoon. And I'm going to use my hands. And they are clean. And I'm going to press it on top of the salmon. Now I know you can't see this in your view. And that's because of the way I have the camera position. It's my iPod. So I couldn't get it in a decent position where you can see it. And I'm in the house by myself. So here we go. So 1. And I'm just pressing it on there very nicely. And I'm trying to be sparingly until I get all 4 covered. And then I will add more if needed. Okay? So that's 1. Here's number 2. Now, I don't know why I decided that I needed to post this, but you know what? I'm always in the kitchen. I love to cook, as everyone knows. I truly believe that it's important for young women and men to learn how to cook and to enjoy it. And because I am pursuing an organic, I'm nervous, an organic lifestyle, no GMOs, fight Monsanto's, if I said it right. We don't want chemicals in our food. We want our children to live long, cancer-free lives. All these different diseases that have become prevalent in our lives these days were not in mind. And you know why? Because we did not eat packaged foods. Our parents went to the grocer and visited the fresh grocer. So you bought your fruits and vegetables from the fruits and vegetables stand. You got your fish in the fish market, not in the department, you know, of the big grocery store. So you got to see your fisherman. You knew that man, if it was in your neighborhood, got up way early in the morning before the crack of dawn and probably went down to the South Street Seaport to make sure that his fish was ordered and delivered daily for his customers. And I know, living in the uptown section of the Bronx, yes baby, always, 217th and Bronxwood Avenue, holla, that was my mother's joy. And I enjoyed it as well. So I think that's why it kind of rubbed off on me. And I love being in the kitchen. You wouldn't know it when I was a teenager, of course, because what teenager wants to be in the kitchen? But it's funny now how I can see Anita P., you know, standing over me saying, girl, you did that. okay? And then I get that same thing from my friends and my family here in Austin who get to enjoy my meals. Because if you come to my house, you're going to eat. I can't help it. I can't have people in my home and I don't feed them, especially if I have to share, okay? And so my sister Michelle, I wanted her to stay with me and have dinner tonight, but she had her dinner already made, so no worries about that. And she was pretty tired because she had a long night. So here I am, and I am going to enjoy this for my dinner tonight. And my office, my team is having a potluck tomorrow, and it's going to be soul food. But because I don't know how they purchase their foods, I'm sorry to say, I really would not be comfortable with what I'm trying to do in revitalizing my body into a healthy specimen. That their chicken is not GMO, that they're not, washing their vegetables as I wash my vegetables, that I have to buy that are not organic, and just being on the same track. No qualms against them, nothing against them. Love them all. I'm sure they're going to have a really good time, but I'm going to sit there and I'm going to have my plate. And I'm going to have my gorgeous meal because, yes, I am a bougie princess and proud. And I will sit there. The only thing I won't have is the glass of wine that's going to be accompanying this meal tonight at lunch tomorrow. But I am going to enjoy this. And I may share it with one of my friends. I'll surprise that person. I haven't decided who it is, but I have 4 servings here. So I know if it's good to me, I'll have 2 of them, and I'll have 2 left over. So we'll see what happens. Now I do have a little bit left, so I am going to try to get that on the plate as well. And I tried my might to pat dry the salmon as much as possible, but I am seeing some liquid. So I am trying to remove some of that liquid now, and that's what I'm doing. Alright, so here we go. My salmon is ready. My oven is set at 325. Okay, and this will be in there. Let's get the bag of my fantastic soy nuts. And it is to cook for 18, or I should say bake, excuse me. Bake for 18 to 25 minutes, allowing the fillets to rest after I take it out for 5 minutes before I serve them. Alright, so I've got everything on here. I've secured the topping to the salmon. I am going to remove my potatoes to rest, but the salmon is about to go in the oven. Here we go. I'm going to put it on the top rack. I'm going to remove, I don't know if you can see me because I'm in and out of the camera. Now I'm going to remove my roasted potatoes. Take a good look at those. I'm sorry, I'm off camera, so you're just listening to me at the moment. And I'm going to take a look and see how those are doing. And my potatoes are absolutely ready. Didn't make a whole lot, just enough. Okay? And now I can move the salmon to that bottom rack. Put it in the middle. Slide that baby in. Close the door. Yes, I do believe in timers because I have a tendency to walk away and do 50 million other things. And I am going to set my timer because it says between 18 to 25 minutes. I'm going to set it for 20 minutes. Okay? So I'm going to set it for 20 minutes because at that point I will check it. And if it needs the other 5 minutes, then I will give it the other 5 minutes. And then once it's done, we place it on the oven and let it rest. And in the meantime, I'm going to work on my string beans. Talk to you soon.